Hi, I'm Eric Westridge, and you're watching Startup Show San Diego, a startup TV show about startup companies. And we're here today at Clever Talks, which has lots of veteran activity going on. Mark Cuban's talking later. But we're also here with Alex Exposito, co-founder of The Free Ride. So Alex, welcome. So tell me, starting The Free Ride, what made you even think of an idea like that? Where did The Free Ride start?
Well, I started The Free Ride with my business partner, James Mears, and the two of us grew up out in eastern Long Island in East Hampton, New York, and there was always an issue parking at the beach. There wasn't enough parking at the beach, and at the same time, there was a big parking lot about a mile away. So we initially kicked around the idea of doing a beach bus that would drive people back and forth from the parking lot. And after looking into the cost of fuel and insurance and drivers and all that sort of stuff, and scratching our heads wondering what do you charge somebody to go a mile away, we decided to make it free. And how that idea came about was we decided that if we could wrap these cars with advertisements, we could generate revenue from advertisers. And if we use electric cars, we'd be able to cut out the cost of fuel. So that's sort of how the idea was born. We use all electric cars and we run campaigns on the outside and on the inside for different brands that fund the service to provide free rides to the consumer.
Awesome. So you and your business partner came with this idea. What was your biggest challenge in rolling that idea out and making it a reality?
There was a lot of challenges, at first finding permits, finding insurance, incorporating all the little things. But initially, one of the difficult things was convincing the towns that it was a good idea, and then later convincing the advertisers that it was a good idea. And we've really created a service that is a multifaceted marketing vehicle. So you see the cars, a lot of times we'll give product samples away, there's video ads and photo booths on the inside. We now have an app so that we interact with people on their mobile devices as well. So we've created sort of a fun marketing vehicle that interacts with people in different ways.
So when you talk to San Diego, how did they react to that idea when you first talked?
Probably better than any other city has. Very innovative thinkers in San Diego. We initially worked with the Downtown Partnership and then later Civic San Diego, and they've actually worked with us to expand our service downtown. We've rebranded the service in San Diego to be specific to San Diego. It's called Fred San Diego. Free rides everywhere downtown San Diego. So we have 18 Fred cars running around the Gaslamp area, Little Italy, the East Village, down by Petco Park, and throughout the downtown area. And it's totally free to ride.
Well, and I find it a good idea. Sometimes when I go downtown, I'll just take the trolley in, and they'll either walk or call it a free ride, and you can just take the app, ask for it, usually within 8 minutes or so, someone comes by. So how often does your service run?
The service runs 7 a.m. until 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. till midnight on Friday, 9 to midnight on Saturday, and 9 to 9 on Sunday. So we do have a lot of people that actually will take a Fred to work every morning.
And so, what's the best thing that anyone has personally told you that made you feel like you are most on track?
A lot of people, have said that they'll now go to the restaurants in Little Italy, for example, where they wouldn't have before because parking's such an issue, and they didn't want to pay for a cab to go from the East Village all the way to Little Italy, and it's obviously just a little bit further than you want to walk. So, it's nice to see that we've kind of changed people's lives, both in the way that they socialize and the way that they get to work.
Do you take the free ride?
I do. I took a free ride here, actually.
I should have also. So, where do you see the free ride going? In other words, when I talk to you in 1 to 2 years, what do you see the biggest change that you see?
I mean, the idea of autonomous cars definitely, bounces around. I think it's going to take a while before those are fully vetted in a more urban setting. I think the free ride is an interesting business because it meets the niche that was normally filled by a typical, about town trolley. And when you see a lot of these about town trolleys, you'll see 25 seats and maybe only 2 people are riding. So we've kind of taken a 3 Caterpillar type system and made it a 20 Ant type system. And it's much more innovative, it's better for the environment. Our biggest route nationally is only about 4 miles across. So we don't really compete with the Ubers and the Lyfts. We really are more of a, we're in our own little niche where it's normally a distance that a taxi driver wouldn't even want to drive, but but longer than a person wants to walk. So I think that's a model we can continue to replicate in cities all over the U.S.
And how is the free ride funded?
Well, it's funded by advertisements. We do receive some support from Civic San Diego. They've allowed us to sort of scale our service a little bit ahead of ad demand. But we have some great partners, great advertising partners, from Corona to JetBlue to Vitamin Water, all sorts of big brands and small brands too. Local businesses, local lawyers, restaurants, things like that, that really, they want to see their advertising dollars go to work in a way that also helps their community.
And if most important question, if somebody wants to know more or access the free ride, how do they do that?
www.thefreeride.com.
And of course your app.
And our app, yeah, you can download the Free Ride app on the iTunes Store or go to thefreeride.com/ride.
All right.
Thanks
Alex,
a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you for what you do.
Take care.
And thank you for watching.